What are we talking about today?
So how do we manage our life, and how do we manage our work and our personal life together?
Being entrepreneurs.
So I just turned 30.
Congratulations. Welcome to this side, better side of life.
So
The
honestly,
best life starts here.
I'm not sure of that, but yes, I used to think otherwise before. I was really afraid because life में सब कुछ इतनी जल्दी जल्दी किया है and आदत हो गई थी सब कुछ जल्दी जल्दी करने की that after a point I've never felt satisfied in terms of my growth, in terms of what I'm doing in life, because I always wanted more and I still do. But I think now at 30, when I look back, then I feel that it's okay. I would be wanting more for rest of my life, but I'm growing in a nice way. I'm improving in a nice way. I'm able to do much more than I was able to do 2 years back, maybe. I'm able to see things in a different perspective where I didn't used to see it before. So, which is great. I'm working towards my fitness. I think it's been a while because I've been traveling a lot for Art Buzz lately. This is for before 2-3 months back that I was not able to stick to my routine. But now I think it's been more than 2 months. I have not been traveling so much, staying in Delhi, which is making me making it better for me that I'm able to stick to my routine, and I'm going to the gym every day, which is great, and I'm able to play a sport once a week. Either I'll go for a football or I'll go for a basketball match, which is great, or probably swimming also. But so this is working out for me, and because I live so far away from our corporate office, that my drive is like an hour to our workplace, and this is one side. So I spend a lot of time in my car. So I have a lot of time. But I started reading,
Nice. Good
which
one.
is also something new for me. I was never a reader. I have always learned from people, but I was always like a watcher or a listener. So I used to learn from people while listening to them. Being a practical human, I always wanted something quicker, and reading was never a cup of my tea. But again, now I think I'm slowly graduating towards.
Are you enjoying your reading journey?
I'm enjoying my reading journey, yes. Also, I have learned one more thing in my entrepreneurship journey throughout. You can't be productive every day. You can't be on your toes every day. You can't perform the best every day, but it's okay. There will be ups and downs. All you need to be doing is being consistent about the fact that yes, you are waking up, coming to work, and just being there. Even if you're not productive, sometimes you can be low in your personal life or otherwise, but you're turning up can be enough. It's okay. If you're not having a productive day, you can have it tomorrow. So I think this is one of my biggest learning. What about you?
So, work-life balance is a topic of great interest for me, because I spend too much time trying to achieve this. So for me, it's like you have like 5 or 6 boxes in your life, correct? And it is very important that for me that all boxes are equally colored. Don't want to leave anything behind.
Yeah.
So whether it is spending time with family or friends or like fitness, health, health or business, तो है ही, मतलब that is the biggest. उसमें your bulk of your day is going there, but the other aspects also need to be travel, learning something new. So very, very important for me. So, but what I've learned is scheduling works for me. So I'm very much like how you are saying you're like a practical person. So I'm also very practical. I can't talk too much theory, but for me it's like if every day keeps going very well, then life is going
well.
So on a daily basis. So definitely I totally function by a calendar.
Yeah.
I like to place everything so that I know week, month what is looking. If I feel like I'm also spiritual, if I feel like I have given enough time to spirituality this month and I'm not going to schedule it anymore, and then like I can see that 2-3 days are going in this activity, so I'm good to go for the month. So that is what helps me. And being, I totally agree with you that you're not doing everything well all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like today my workout maybe was not very great,
Yeah.
but at least I came. At
Yeah.
least I did it.
You showed up.
I did something better for my body or not. That is also good enough for me. So then everything is absolutely, I run life by the schedule. Wake up, like a timetable, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
But you're too good. Like, I have seen you, and obviously I adore you in that way that when I ask you, like, if you have to go for a meeting next Thursday, which is next week, you can just go to your phone and just check out, oh no, I have only 2 hours next Thursday, which is great. And
Yeah.
I have learned that from you, but I'm still not as good as you are. But it just feels amazed at how anyone can be so, organized with their calendar.
Yeah, because for me it's important. Like it's important. I don't feel fully content if I'm just performing well at work. Matlab, it's very important, but it does not content me enough.
Yeah.
It contents me fully if I have spent time at home equally until I know that
Yeah.
all boxes are constantly being checked
Yeah.
for me. So then how do you achieve it? And I have little bit more living experience than you.
Yeah.
So then you achieve it by learning and saying that, this is working out for me. So let me try and see like this is what it is. This is how I want my
Actually-
week spread, my month spread. And it's just easier. Then, like how you know that with me, but then if I commit to you on Thursday, I will probably make it.
Will
There are
make it
lesser
on
chances of cancellation or
Yeah.
anything because, I've thought about it and all of that. So this works for me. And this is a chapter like this work-life balance, I guess in the later years of my life, I'm definitely going to write a book about it because I have spent so much time thinking about the ideal way of living. And as entrepreneurs, of course, our work is consuming because we are our work. So it is not like we can switch on, switch off.
Yeah.
But yet it does not, but still everything is also important. It's not just about this.
So what I feel is like, even if you're learning, like you said, you're learning a new hobby, right? It's always great to learn something new. It can be anything. It can be a new hobby. It can be any educational learning or anything else out there. But when people try to make it perfect, you can't be perfect in something new which you are trying to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't have to be. So, for example, I'm a good swimmer, decent swimmer. I'm not a great swimmer. There's a marathon which is about to happen in my society day after. I'm taking a part. I'm not a runner. I play sports. I play football. I play basketball. But I'm not a runner. I don't go for runs that often because I like to hit the gym more. So you can't, and it's okay not to be perfect with everything else.
But I think it's good to just keep touching all aspects of your life.
Yes, yes.
It's important to do everything. It's okay.
Very important to explore everything, to try to learn that. Okay, I don't mind. Like I spent hours playing PlayStation while I was a kid, and at one point of time, I wanted to be the best in terms of in few of the games. That I wasted a lot of time, but then I realized soon after that it's okay. You can't be that sometimes, and acceptance is more important than arrogance.
Yeah.
So you need to accept sometimes it's okay. You cannot be the best driver. You don't drive the best car. You think that you do, but there are people better than you.
Yeah.
And so this will help if you are able to accept who you are.
And be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But that is most important. Like for example, like I'm telling you that for me this is it's just, and I get irritable if I have not spent enough time at home. Then I'm like, then it bothers me. Kya aisa kya kaam kar rahe ho? Ki, you're not able to fulfill other thing. But I'm okay with the way I am. And I found a way to function with it. Ki, how do I do in a matter that works for me. So very grateful for all these great innovations we have, calendars, reminders. That we are able to, at least I'm able to plan my life the way and achieve the sort of balance that I aspire to. But it's okay. But some days even I get tired. Ki, yaar, bahut hi ho gaya. Every time, all the time, I don't need to be working at my checklist. And वो भी ठीक है.
And it's okay not to be perfect.
उस दिन सब cancel करके TV देख लो.
हाँ.
वो भी ठीक है.
हाँ.
वो भी ठीक है. That's also well
I
deserved.
like to do that on the Sundays. Like
That's
do
also
nothing
well
and just
deserved.
watch TV.
Yeah.
Binge watch all the time. I can learn from like the silly movies as well. Like
learning is there in everything.
Yeah,
Like learning
if you
is there
want
in
to.
everything. Yeah, of course. Like, so I took up piano very recently. Okay, and it feels like when I picked it up, I said it should be okay only. Everybody
Yeah.
plays the piano. It seems like to me, you know, and कि सभी बजाते, मैं भी बजा लूँगी.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's quite difficult, huh? My
It's very
arms
difficult.
hurt for 2 hours straight because not used to, you know, using my fingers in that particular
Way.
manner. So, but ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
Yeah.
ठीक है, you know, do this for some time. Feel, you know, enjoy the music. So that is how I aspire to work-life balance, and I think it's very important. But अभी, but I would say कि ऐसा ये permanent phase नहीं होता. जैसे जब when we were in, of course, our buzz is still growing only, but when we were totally starting up and totally growing, then as much as you want to be present at home with family, but mentally, you know, AB is always on the mind कि वो खत्म ही नहीं होता, सोच ही नहीं खत्म होती कि कैसे होगा, वो कैसे होगा, ये कैसे होगा, even if it's physically you're not there, but you know, मतलब वो ये phase of life होता है. So अभी I feel like कि मेरे phase of life में ऐसा चल रहा है कि नहीं सब कुछ check box हो रहा है, थोड़े systems बन चुके हैं.
So basically, the majority of attention will shift from your work to your personal life, but that will be okay. Like you said, like it's अगर एक दिन मैं सब कुछ cancel करके TV देख लूँ, ठीक है, so you're prioritizing your own space for one day, which is totally fine. You know, and next day you are at it at work and at everything on top of everything you want to do, and you are more productive because of that. Because what?
You've had
because
some downtime, huh?
Yes, you had that few hours to yourself doing nothing. So you had that space, you had that ease, you had that peace of mind, and now you can get back stronger.
Yeah.
So,
But I think this is an ever-growing challenge.
yeah. It will keep shifting the percentage of that
हाँ,
to your
कि
personal
कभी
life,
ये,
to your
कभी वो,
work. कभी
कभी
वो
ये,
ज़्यादा,
हाँ.
कभी ये ज़्यादा. But yeah, you just need to accept that this is how it's gonna be. You can't be 100% to your work, and you can't be 100% to your life. That is not perfect work-life balance.
That is not the way. But I would really recommend, like for example, if you've picked up reading, and like how I pick up these hobbies, and it's not like I do them very aggressively, but you know, once in a while I'll just pick something up to feel a change.
Yeah.
I think these are like nice things
Yeah.
to just teach your brain something new,
Yeah.
something different.
So you are a present person or a future person? I think you are the present person, no?
Very, very present.
You are the very present
Very
person.
present person.
And I think I am a future person.
Yeah, from,
Slightly
like, you know,
more.
sometimes I can feel like I believe in this whole theory of if you keep making every day great. And great can have different definitions, because I totally agree with you on the fact that every day is not very productive. But if you keep making every day count, then eventually you would have lived a life that really matters. So I do believe in that way.
And there will be some goals which probably you are not able to achieve at the set amount of time which you have set for yourself.
It happens all the time.
So, like I just mentioned that I just turned 30, right? So I had few goals which was very clear in my mind since the start, probably more than a decade, that I want to do this, I want to achieve this before I turn 30. And honestly, most of them I'm probably not able to achieve so far. But now I have told myself that 30 is not the end. Probably it's the start.
I'm telling you, it's the start. This decade is the start of the best life.
So yeah, I can actually tweak my goals to the extent and to my age, to my achievements, and try to achieve them in a different way possible at my future self, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And but this whole thing of like 30 is such a taboo. I understand that it's very difficult to be 30. When you're turning 30, it can feel like such a painful process, and like, oh my god.
No, once you're done, like now I'm done.
But
so
once you're done, you're like, wow.
I'm already looking forward to 40s now.
Yeah, because that is the great thing about that barrier. That once you're done, you're like, wow, like what was like this is the best part of life.
I like to be in the future. So now 40 is the next target.
40 is the next. I'll take some goals for 40 now.